Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that every cooked meal on Earth had disappeared. No pizza, no biryani, no burgers, not even a simple cup of tea. Every piece of food you eat is completely raw. Sounds impossible, right? But for millions of years, this was everyday life for our ancestors. They survived on raw meat, raw plants, roots, nuts, and whatever they could find in nature. So the biggest question is, why did humans start cooking food? Was it simply because cooked food tastes better, or did cooking completely transform the human species? Surprisingly, many scientists believe that the simple act of cooking may be one of the biggest reasons humans became the smartest animals on Earth. Around 1 million years ago, life was incredibly difficult. Early humans spent most of their day searching for food. There are no farms, no supermarkets, and certainly no kitchens. If they caught an animal, they ate it raw. If they found roots or tough plants, they chewed them for hours. In fact, scientists believe early humans spent a huge part of their day just chewing because raw food is incredibly tough. Imagine eating raw potatoes, uncooked meat, and hard roots every day. It wasn't just unpleasant. It also required a lot of time and energy. Then something extraordinary happened. At some point, early humans encountered fire. It may have started from a lightning strike, a volcanic eruption, or a massive forest fire. At first, fire must have been terrifying. It destroyed forests and killed animals. But after the flames disappeared, humans noticed something strange. Animals that had died in the fire smelled different. Their meat had become softer, easier to chew, and much tastier. Curious humans likely tasted this cooked meat and realized something incredible. They didn't know it yet, but they had just discovered one of the greatest inventions in history. Once humans learned to control fire, everything changed. Cooking does much more than improve flavor. Heat breaks down tough muscle fibers in meat and softens hard vegetables. It also destroys many dangerous bacteria and parasites that can cause deadly diseases. This made food much safer to eat. Even more importantly, cooked food became much easier for the human body to digest. Instead of spending huge amounts of energy breaking down raw food, the body could absorb calories much faster and more efficiently. Those extra calories became one of humanity's greatest advantages. This extra energy may have completely changed our evolution. The human brain is one of the most energy-hungry organs in the entire animal kingdom. Although it makes up only about 2% of our body weight, it uses nearly 20% of our daily energy. Supporting such a large brain would have been extremely difficult on a completely raw diet. But cooked food provided more usable calories, allowing our ancestors to feed larger brains. Over thousands of generations, larger brains meant better memory, smarter decision-making, improved communication, and more advanced tools. Some scientists even believe that without cooking, modern human intelligence might never have developed. Cooking also gave humans something incredibly valuable: time. Before cooking, early humans spent countless hours chewing hard food. Once food became softer, meals could be eaten much faster. Those extra hours didn't just disappear. People used them to make better tools, teach children, explore new places, and work together in larger groups. Instead of spending the entire day searching and chewing, humans suddenly had time to think, learn, and invent. This extra free time slowly became one of the foundations of civilization. Fire itself also transformed human society. Every evening, families gathered around campfires. The fire provided warmth during cold nights and protected people from dangerous predators lurking in the darkness. But it also became a place for conversation. People shared stories, taught survival skills, planned future hunts, and passed knowledge from one generation to the next. Many researchers believe these nightly gatherings helped language become more advanced because humans were finally spending long periods talking together instead of constantly searching for food. Cooking also made humans healthier. Raw meat often contains dangerous bacteria and parasites that can cause severe illness or even death. Heat destroys many of these harmful organisms, making cooked food much safer. Healthier people survived longer, raised more children, and built stronger communities. Over thousands of years, these small advantages accumulated, giving cooking an enormous role in human survival. Of course, humans didn't master fire overnight. For thousands of years, they probably relied on natural fires started by lightning or wildfires. Keeping fire alive was difficult. If it went out, they might have had to wait weeks or months before finding another natural source. Eventually, however, humans learned how to create fire whenever they wanted. Once that happened, cooking became a permanent part of everyday life, and there was no turning back. Even today, your body carries evidence of this ancient discovery. Compared to many early human ancestors, modern humans have much smaller teeth and weaker jaws because cooked food requires far less chewing. Our digestive systems have also adapted to process cooked food efficiently. Interestingly, scientists have studied people living on completely raw diets and found that many struggle to consume enough calories despite eating large amounts of food. This shows just how powerful cooking truly is. So the next time you smell fresh bread baking, hear food sizzling in a pan, or enjoy your favorite meal, remember that you're taking part in one of the most important discoveries in human history. Cooking didn't simply make food taste better. It gave us more energy, healthier bodies, larger brains, stronger families, more free time, and eventually modern civilization itself. In many ways, the world we live in today exists because hundreds of thousands of years ago, one curious human looked at food cooked by fire and decided to take the very first bite.